This is Dawn Olszewski and welcome to another episode of How'd You Do That? And today we're going to create this easy stencil card using Stampin' Up's Delicate Design Lace Tape from the spring catalog. So let's get started. So you can see right here, this is what the Delicate Design Detail Lace looks like. And it comes in two patterns. It is shown on page 3 of Stampin' Up Spring 2013 catalog. And these are the two designs that you get. Now this one here is about 1 inch wide and this one is 3/4 inches wide. And they come on a spool that is it's adhered to a vinyl that has an easy release from. So here's the two. I'll show you a little bit closer up what they look like here. There you go. You can get a better view of that. So you can use these permanently on a card, or you can use it like we're going to use today with the stencil, and then you can remove it and gently and reuse it. So let me show you how to do that. Now I'm going to start with a piece that measures 3 7/8 by 1 inch. All right, and we're going to use the 1 inch pattern here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off from the backing. And I'm going to place this over my 1 inch piece here. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to adhere it permanently, but I am going to just kind of tap it down a little bit. We're going to get out a sponge dauber and rich razzleberry ink. Alright, as you can see, I've already gotten started here. You want to add the ink to your sponge dauber, just dab it on there, and then you want to do a circular motion and add the ink to your piece here. And I'm just doing a gentle rubbing onto here. I don't want to add too much pressure because I don't want to make the stencil of the lace tape stick too much to that piece of Whisper White cardstock. Okay, so now I'm done. Looks good. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean this off a little bit. And I've taken, this is a wet wipe. And see how this comes off? I love that. So I'm not going to spend time. It actually comes off almost all together and is white again. So I'm going to go ahead and release this. And we're going to gently pull the tape away. And you all should be saying ooh and ah right now. Isn't that cool? So actually, before I move on, I wanted to show you the way to store these again is just go ahead and save those backings, that vinyl backing, and just add this back to it. And there you go. You've got it to reuse again. Okay, so we're going to do a little stamping, and as you can see here, I've already stamped the greeting in Bloomin Marvelous, and it comes from the stamp set of the same name. I love this stamp set. I think it's the best one from the sale-a-bration choices this year. It's free with a $50 order. I love it because you get 8 images in here, half of which are these cute little floral ones, and half are greetings, and you always need more greetings. Now, the color of my card is coming from another sale-a-bration choice that you can make. And if you like ribbon and buttons and embellishment type of things, you're going to love this. This is Sycamore Street. Is a selection of ribbon, 3 of them, and buttons, also 3 different colors. They got the Tangerine Tango, Rich Razzleberry, and Pool Party. And the ribbons are Pool Party, Island Indigo, and Tangerine Tango. And I'm pulling my color choices from the Island Indigo ribbon here. So I was having a little trouble trying to find a color combination, so I've actually went to my color coach and pulled out my Island Indigo color, and it made a suggestion. So it has 2 suggestions on here. I'll come in a little closer so you can see this. And it has a creative combo and a sweet set, and I just really liked this. So I'm going to be using Island Indigo, Baja Breeze, and Rich Razzleberry as my color combo. Alright, so we're going to start with the Rich Razzleberry, and that is going to be our flower. And we're going to do stamping. The stamp that I'm doing is called Stampin' Up. stamping off. And what I'm doing is I'm stamping multiple times before re-inking. Okay, that way I get some depth of color here. I'll do the same thing over here. All right, then I'm going to come in with the leaf image, and that's in the Baja Breeze. And because that color is so light, I'm not going to use that same stamping technique. I'm just going to be adding my my leaves kind of near where the flowers are. And that looks good. So that was just kind of random collage type of stamping. Now the last bit of stamping that I'm going to do is with Island Indigo, and we're going to use that butterfly image. But I'm not going to stamp on my stamped piece. I'm going to add them separately as a punch out item. So I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to stamp, and again, I'm going to stamp off without re-inking, getting the two color tones. You'll come in with brand new punch. This is from the spring catalog. This is the Bitty Butterfly. Love this punch. So you'll just come in and do a quick punch out of both those images. Okay, so we're ready to put our card together. I'm just going to adhere our stencil piece right below the greeting that I stamped earlier, right here. At this point, we're going to add the ribbon. Oh, I don't think that I mentioned what size this white panel was. This is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. We're going to go ahead and add our ribbon. This was that Sale-a-bration Sycamore Street ribbon. It is about 14 inches. We'll tie that on real quick here. There we go. And then I would trim off my tails a little bit. Now I wrap this around this whole panel. Okay, so I'm just getting ready to add this to my rich Razzleberry panel, which measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then we'll add that to the base of our card. Just get out my bone folder here, and this measured 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. Let's just finish that up. And the last thing that we'll do is we'll add those cute little butterflies, which I have already here, and I've just added them to glue dots, and just we'll pull those off. One near the top, one at the bottom. I'm just going to fluff them a little bit. And one last little touch. We've got to add a little bling on there. So we'll get out our Rhinestone Jewels and just, oops, we'll add them right to the center there. I like to use my tip of my scissors just to kind of push them off and then place them down. How cute is that card? I love it. Come in so you can really see those cute little butterflies there. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed this card. Have fun experimenting with your stencils created with the Delicate Design lace tape. Be sure to stop by my blog at DOstampingwithDawn.com for lots more creative ideas and inspiration.